Good day, everyone. We are the first group. Let me introduce myself. I am Johnson Lucina, together with Miss Cal Cassandra, Miss Santos Soraya Faith, Miss Truya Carril, Miss Gumiran Aubrey, Mr. Carlo Briggs, Mr. Davilio Calvin, and lastly we have Mr. Llamas Matthew. Today, we will present our flyers that contains our services that can we offer to our client or customer in our future career. So this is our leaflets, or in other term is flyers. If you look at it, it is already attractive, right? You can see. I am happy to present these flyers to you. We have a company named Inner Sea Discovery Company. You can see that at the upper part. So we offer 3 days and 2 nights at the Pangasinan as low as 4,499 pesos. So why is our tour package so cheap? Because we want you to experience this very beautiful place. Now, let's find out the background of Pangasinan and the places that guests can go once they avail our package. Sounds interesting, right? Now, let's start with Mr. Llamas. Mr. Llamas, get it on!
Did you know Pangasinan's name was derived from the word asin? They are the largest producer of salt in the Philippines. But it was during the Spanish occupation when people called the place Pangasinan, or a place of salt making. One salt farm called the Pacific Farm can produce 30 million of kilos of salt annually. 100 Islands National Park is in Alaminos, Pangasinan. I probably hear 100 Islands 8,000 times since the 1980s, but I never really know the exact location of this national park. 100 Islands officially declared by President Manuel Quezon as a national park in 1940. This park has about 124 islands. The Philippine National Anthem lyric was written in Pangasinan. The lyric was originally a poem entitled Filipinas, was written in Spanish by Jose Palma Bautista.
The first island to visit is the Governor's Island. This island is a wonderful and charming spot in 100 Islands National Park. It is also the largest and one of the most well-developed island among the other islands. Here you can enjoy sunbathing, swimming, snorkeling, and even kayaking. You can also try the 500-step hike if you want. For everyone who wants to experience the wonderful Governor's Island, this package is just right for you.
What to do on Lopez Island? Lopez is ideal for the self-directed visitor. You can walk along the beaches and trail of the state and country parks and other natural areas. Go fishing, boating, kayaking, biking, or grab a pair of binoculars and observe the ever-present wildlife. People differ in how they like to enjoy natural areas. Those who prefer nearly complete solitude.
Marcos Island was named after the former Philippine president, which is Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr. In Marcos Island, if you are suffering from acrophobia or means fear of heights, Marcos Islands can help you overcome the fear. In Marcos Island, you need to climb up to the top of the walks toward the spot where you can see the wide mouth of Imelda's cave. Next thing to do, jump in. The cliff jumping point down of the cave's water can be as high or short as 20 feet or 6 meters. If you want to take a pass on this one, you can walk down instead without a worry.
Quezon Island is one of the islands in 100 Islands National Park of Alaminos City, Pangasinan, and is considered as the most visited island in the area. It was named after a former president of the Philippines, which is Mr. President Manuel L. Quezon, who declared the 100 Islands National Park as the country's first national park back in January 1940. Since then, it has become one of the most developed islands in the park, as it offers a wide variety of activities to travelers. Among them are different water sports, a zip line, a volleyball, and along with various beach activities, the island also features cottages and rooms that you can rent for a few hours or for a night. Picnic tables are also available for rent. There are also comfort rooms and showers in the area.
Children's Island, a part of 100 Islands National Park in Alaminos City, Pampanga. As its name suggests, the island itself is a kid-friendly, a beach that have a powdery sand walking through it safe from the rocky shorelines, with its waters are calm and shallow, allowing kayaking for children and several elevated sections of the islands with a safe pathway and fence that acts as a guide and acting as a relaxing view spot with a nice view.
The Cuenco Cave is a shallow cave on a separate island just near the Children's Island. What we'll see inside this cave are some smooth and light yellowish rocks which match the exact features of its walls. We'll see how intact some limestone formation in certain section of this cave are.
Bolinao Falls, a mesmerizing waterfall tucked inside a quiet community. It deserves a spot on your bucket list. It is divided into 3 waterfalls, all located along the beautiful Bolinao River. Each falls has different views and features, and you can choose to explore just one. But of course, we recommend that you try all 3. The most popular Bolinao Falls one also has the highest cliff among the 3 waterfalls, the best bet for the adrenaline junkies, with a jump-off point that is 2-story high. The second falls feature among laid-back settings, the place to be when you want a downtime with your friends. Third falls, this falls is like a Windows wallpaper.
Bolinao Church. St. James the Great Fortress, also known as the Bolinao Church, is a Spanish colonial masterpiece located at Barangay Germinal in Bolinao, Pangasinan. One of the oldest churches in the area, St. James the Greatest was made out of black coral stones that serve as the spiritual gathering center for locals and tourists as well.
Enchanted Cave is one of the most visited attractions in Bolinao, Pangasinan. It is one of the top tourist attractions in town. The name itself portrays its mystical beauty. The entire place is really enchanted, and it is like a huge coral reef that emerged from underwater. Local people and tour guide believe that millions of years ago, Bolinao was under the sea due to the discovery of coral rocks and fossil giant clams around the area. And there are old rock formations everywhere that look like coral rocks found under the sea.
Next one is the Cape Bolinao Lighthouse in Patar. This is one of the most significant landmarks in Bolinao, Pangasinan. It is also the oldest lighthouse in the Philippines, and it is situated on Punta Piedra Point, a towering hill of solid rock, which is the sharp point of Cape Bolinao itself.
Patar White Beach, a pristine beach where you can have a relaxing day playing with its golden sands, taking a swim, or any water activities like diving or snorkeling in its crystal clear waters, or simply just lying down sunbathing on the beach while getting mesmerized by its beautiful view of our West Philippine Sea. All of this you can do in Patar White Beach.
In the package, we include accommodation at basic lodging at Alaminos, Pangasinan, round-trip air-conditioned van transfers with 12 to 14 seaters, Bolinao and 100 Island tours, tollgate fees, gasoline, driver's meals, and accommodations are also included, boat rental, entrance fees or permits, taxes, and travel insurance, and also the tour coordinator and the daily breakfast of the tourists. We include that in the 3 days and 2 nights tour at the Pangasinan with only 4,499 pesos.
So that's it. I hope we have convinced you to avail our tour package in the future. Once again, this is the Group 1. Thank you very much.